to your favorite entertainment recap show, What's Up, What's Down. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Kayla. I missed you, Courtney.
Yeah, I missed you too. Okay, let's get right into it.
Lemony Snicket's famous book series, A Series of Unfortunate Events, has been made into a Netflix series. Neil Patrick Harris stars as Count Olaf, and 3 new up-and-coming actors star as the 3 Baudelaire children. The book series is made up of 13 books, and so far there are 8 episodes on Netflix, with 2 episodes being dedicated to each book. The first 3 books were made into a movie back in 2004, but I'm glad they are going into more depth with this series. I give this an up.
Now, I know that we can't do anything anymore without politics being brought up, but this will be quick, I promise. The Trumps recently watched Finding Dory, and as the main character in Finding Dory, Ellen had something to say about that. And she relates it perfectly to an executive decision that Trump recently made that upset a lot of people. Take a look.
If you haven't heard, this is what happened. Over the weekend, on Friday, the president gave an order banning people from 7 countries from entering the United States, including people with green cards. And then on Saturday, the president screened Finding Dory at the White House. I don't get political, but I will say that I am against one of those 2 things. Like I said, I don't get political, so I'm not going to talk about the travel ban. I'm just going to talk about the very non-political, family-friendly, People's Choice Award-winning Finding Dory. Now, of course, Finding Dory is about a fish named Dory, and Dory lives in Australia, and these are her parents. And they live in America, and I don't know what religion they are, but her dad sounds a little Jewish. Doesn't matter. Dory arrives in America with her friends Marlin and Nemo, and she ends up at the Marine Life Institute behind a large wall. And they all have to get over the wall. And you won't believe it, but that wall has almost no effect in keeping them out.
The popular new NBC hit series This Is Us and the popular FX series American Horror Story have both been renewed for more seasons. This Is Us has been guaranteed a 2nd and 3rd season, and American Horror Story has been guaranteed a 7th.
Netflix is coming out with an original series called 13 Reasons Why, which is based off of a novel by Jay Asher. The novel follows a boy named Clay who mysteriously received a box of cassettes in the mail from a girl named Hannah, whose reasons for suicide remain a mystery. Hannah will be narrating the show through these tapes, explaining the reasons why she killed herself. Selena Gomez is the executive producer for the show and labels it as her passion project. The series will come to Netflix March 31st. I personally give this an up. It looks so good and I can't wait to see it.
On Michelle Obama's last appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she surprised some of her big fans as they were saying thank you to her. Check out the clips.
Good evening, First Lady. Because of you, I know that my race does not define who I am or what I can accomplish. For years, you have shown our nation countless times that through dignity, compassion, and respect, we can overcome any hardship. Thank you for inspiring all Americans, including myself, to continue to go high even when the challenges of life make us feel low. Thank you so much.
Did you prepare that ahead of time? Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I feel the same way about you that I feel about the best teachers I've ever had. Those special teachers that you never forget because they realize the powerful influence they can have. And I feel like that's what you've been to me and millions of people, not only in America, but all around the globe.
Henry. That was so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
The People's Choice Awards aired on January 18th, and since Courtney and I made all those predictions back in November, let's talk about how we felt about them. How'd you feel about them?
Honestly, rigged.
I have to agree. A lot of those awards didn't make sense, and all the winners were suspiciously seated in the front row.
I'm shocked because we were texting about it, like when it was happening, and Album of the Year came up, and you know, it's all these like great artists, Ariana Grande, my favorite, Drake, my other favorite, Rihanna, my other favorite, Beyonce, my other favorite, and then Blake Shelton.
My favorite.
And who wins?
Blake Shelton, my favorite. Even I have to admit this is suspicious. There's no chance he would win against those artists, even though he's great. Country would never win over all those popular artists, so.
I'm thinking because the other four weren't at the awards show, they just kind of gave it to him.
They were just like, oh, you can have it for
It's
today.
like a participation award. Thank you for coming.
And he performed, so that probably helped. But
Yeah.
This year's award show season is in full swing, and the Golden Globes and the Screen Actors Guild Awards have started the year off strong. My absolute new favorite movie, La La Land, has been winning big so far, scoring 9 out of 9 Golden Globes they were nominated for, and Emma Stone winning Best Actress in a Motion Picture at the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Also getting some pretty heavy attention are Manchester by the Sea, which I also saw and loved by the way, Hidden Figures, and Moonlight, among others. As far as the Academy Awards go, I'm predicting big wins for La La Land. They have been nominated for 14 awards, tying with previous nominees at Titanic and All About Eve for the most nominations ever. I also think Manchester by the Sea, Hidden Figures, Moonlight, and Fences are likely contenders for many of the awards. I personally think this year's motion picture lineup is one of the best in years, and I can't wait to see the rest of these movies and watch them all come together again on February 26th. So oftentimes, if I tell someone I'm watching an award show, which is often, they ask me the famous question,
What's that one for?
Well, kids, no longer will you have to be that person because I'm going to give you Award Show 101, everything you need to know in 1 minute. Okay, so the way I see it, there are 6 categories for award shows: television, movies, music, country music, theater, and variety. In television, there are the Primetime Emmy Awards and the Black Entertainment Television Awards. In movies, there are the MTV Movie Awards and the Oscars, or the Academy Awards. In a combination of television and movies, there are the Golden Globes and the Screen Actors Guild Awards. In music, there are the Grammys, the Billboard Music Awards, the iHeartRadio Music Awards, and the MTV Video Music Awards. In country music, there are the Country Music Awards and the American Country Music Awards. In theater, there's the Tonys. And lastly, in variety, there are the Kids' Choice Awards, the Teen Choice Awards, and the People's Choice Awards. For more information about any of these award shows, tweet me at KaylaLynn1269.
Thank you for that,
Of
Kayla.
course, anytime.
Yeah. Speaking of award shows, a lot of stars aren't going to the Grammys.
Really?
Yeah, I know Justin Bieber isn't going because he says it's like overrated and he's just like not interested.
I'll go in his place.
You weren't invited. And then Drake's not going because he's going to have a show in England that day, so he can't go. But he has 8 nominations, so I don't know what they're going to do with all his awards. That's got to be expensive to mail. And then Kanye West said he's not going because Frank Ocean's album didn't get nominated at all.
It is always something with that man, isn't there?
I guess so, but a little tidbit about that, it's weird because Frank Ocean didn't even submit his album for consideration. So I don't know what Kanye's mad about.
What the heck, Kanye? What are you doing, man?
I don't know, but I still don't know. I don't know. I'm still excited to watch though because my guy James Corden is hosting, and there's going to be a lot of good performers such as Adele and Bruno Mars.
You know I couldn't go a whole show without talking about Carrie, but you actually set me up for this one. Carrie is performing on the Grammys with Keith Urban. They're singing their song The Fighter from Keith's album, and I'm very excited for that. But also the other things you said.
Yeah, like Bruno Mars.
I mean, yeah.
I want to hate him so bad. Something just makes me want to hate him, but like, I can't because he comes out with Bob After Bob.
I'm just like neutral on him. Like he's just there, you know?
Yeah.
He's always there, no matter what.
Nothing's just there when 24 Karat Magic comes on.
I don't know about that. I'd change the station.
Moving on to movies, there's been a lot of talk about A Dog's Purpose. And I'm going to cry just thinking about it. Right before the movie came to theaters, a video was released from on set of the movie. The video shows a dog being thrown into rapid waters. This made me so sad because the dog is using everything in its power to stay out of the water because it's so terrified. A dog has a lot of purposes, but being abused like this on set is not one of them, I'll tell you that. This made a lot of people upset, and people started to spread the video like crazy, telling people to boycott A Dog's Purpose. But regardless of the boycotting, the movie still did pretty good its opening weekend at the box office, making $18.4 million. I give this whole thing a down for so many reasons.
A trailer was recently released for the upcoming movie The Shack, based off the novel by William P. Young. Any relation to you, Kim? Anyway, this story follows a man whose daughter is kidnapped on a family vacation, with heavy evidence that she may have been murdered. 4 years later, the man gets a sign that tells him to go back to the shack in the Oregon wilderness, where evidence of her murder was originally found. The man goes, and what he finds changes him forever.
Okay, so I've been waiting to talk about this. Ever since I heard that Zayn and Taylor were coming out with a song together, I've been so torn. Zayn is my favorite person ever, and Taylor is my least favorite person ever. I was at an internal conflict, a person versus self, if you will. But I decided to be the bigger person and listen to the song, and I gotta say, I really like it. I mean, Zayn makes everything better, so it kind of weighs out the whole Taylor situation. The music video for I Don't Want to Live Forever recently came out, and I watched it. I was worried that they would, be all over each other, but they really weren't at all, so that was good. There were rumors that this was because Gigi Hadid, which is Zayn's girlfriend, wouldn't allow it, but those rumors were quickly put to rest as she had nothing to do with it.
Concert season is just around the corner, and many artists have begun to announce their tours. Who do you want to see, Courtney?
Well, I just got my tickets for Ariana Grande.
Nice.
Yes, she's coming to Buffalo February 21st.
Nice.
So I'll be back with feedback.
Okay, sounds good. I really wish I could get the country mega ticket at Darien Lake, but I don't have that kind of money to spend, so I'm going to pick out 2 of those concerts to go to.
Treat yourself a little.
I will.
Limit it to 2, that's fine. Ed Sheeran is having a other countries tour, so hopefully he'll come to the U.S. soon.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Train is coming to Darien Lake. Do you think
So?
Train is a concert I should go see? Is that just more of a casual band you're not supposed to go see?
What do they sing?
The song Drive By.
Then no.
Hey Soul Sister.
That's a good one.
Marry Me.
Go for just
Drops
Hey Soul
of
Sister,
Jupiter.
then leave.
I like them a lot.
Then go.
I just feel I don't know, it's weird.
It is kind of weird. I'm the #1 Train fan. No one says that.
No one ever has said that. Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens recently collaborated again and released a cover of X's and O's by Elle King. Their voices go so well together, and it really brought me back to the days of Sharpay and Gabriella. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me, 'cause I'm the best baby that they never gotta keep. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. X's and the O's, they haunt me like ghosts. They want me to make them all they won't let go. My X's and the O's.
Ed Sheeran has finally released new music after going on social media hiatus for a year. I will say, even though we all missed Ed dearly in 2016, the wait was worth it. His new songs Castle on the Hill and Shape of You are awesome, and I can't wait to hear the rest of it on his upcoming album Divide.
Watch the sunset over the castle on the hill.
What do you think, Courtney?
Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Since the songs came out, I really haven't listened to anything else.
They're so good.
I'm not kidding, yeah. Plus, I make sure to watch the Castle on the Hill music video at least twice a day. Some people need coffee, I just need Ed Sheeran.
Can't blame you for that.
Speaking of coffee, Starbucks is coming out with something called My Starbucks Barista. Basically, you just talk to an app on your phone to order your Starbucks. It can understand orders that you would think only a human would understand. And we all know how complicated Starbucks orders can get. Take a look for yourself.
Double upside down macchiato, half decaf with room and a splash of cream in a grande cup.
I'm going to have to give this a down. I like the idea of something being so advanced, but I think we all just need as much human interaction as possible.
And now for the news that has been breaking the internet these past few days. Beyoncé is pregnant with twins. She posted this Instagram to announce the big news. She captioned it, "We would like to share our love and happiness. We have been blessed 2 times over. We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2, and we thank you for the well wishes, the Carters. This post actually broke the record previously held by Selena Gomez for the most liked picture on Instagram.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy for them. They're not the only ones, though, with plenty of babies. Pharrell Williams and his wife, Helen, just gave birth to happy, healthy triplets. Zendaya recently came across a tweet that was body-shaming a female. Zendaya quoted the tweet and said, "Stumbling across this is stupid. She is fine as hell, head to toe, and I guarantee doesn't know you exist, my man. As for her, slay on, queen." She then followed up with a tweet asking people to find her at and saying how she would love for her to be a Daya by Zendaya model, which is Zendaya's clothing line. She ended up finding this girl on Twitter and tweeting at her saying, "Hey, you're gorgeous, LOL." The user, who goes by Honeydip, later tweeted, "I'm really speechless right now because becoming a plus-size model has been my #1 goal. For many reasons, this gets a total up."
Well, that seems to be all we have time for tonight on What's Up, What's Down.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you tune in next time. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Kayla.
And this has been What's Up, What's Down. Thank you.